Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm 21 years old and I graduated from a degree in music at the end of last year, which means I should be a musician now, right? What's up fam? It is Saturday morning. We are a month and a half deep into quarantine in Melbourne and I'm currently trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. So I recently graduated from university with a degree in music composition, which means that I've reached a point in my career where I need to figure out the difference between me as a music student and me as a real musician. I sort of came to the conclusion that I'm a musician if I'm making music. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write an album in 2 months. But Sarah, why in 2 months? I hear you ask. Well, my dear friend, I was deep in isolation life binging Netflix all day when I came across a little show called Merlin, and I was like, I've heard of this show before and I've heard that it is quite good, so I watched all 5 seasons in a week, and classic obsessive me was like, wow, these people are very talented, I wonder what else they've done. And I came across a reading that Colin Morgan, the guy who plays Merlin, did of this poem called Autumn Journal by a guy called Louis MacNeice about his life in Ireland as it transitioned into wartime in 1938, and I was like, I could write about my life in Australia as it transitions into quarantine in 2020, and people can listen to it while they're in quarantine. And thus, the idea for this album was born. Obviously, going from this to the productivity levels that I probably should be functioning at in order to pull this off, it's gonna take more than just deciding to do it. Because I reckon if I woke up and I tried to write from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed, I'd last about 2 days. So, life is more than just work. There's a lot to balance. So rather than making like 50 videos of me sitting in front of a piano or in front of a guitar or in front of a computer trying to write songs, I thought it would be nicer to show more of a preparatory video for what kinds of routines I want to put in place for this period of time to make sure that I don't become sad and pale and sedentary. So this is my list of things that I want to make sure that I keep up while I'm writing this album. Spending regular time reading my Bible and just generally committing my mind and my time to nurture my relationship with God is something that I've been trying to work on for a long time. And I have good seasons and I have less good seasons, but for me, my spiritual life is more important than an album. So I don't want this project to get in the way of that. And I'd like to say that the stuff that I'm writing is being influenced by my spiritual life anyway. So, yeah, all that good stuff. I am an introvert, which means that I have been thriving in quarantine, but that doesn't mean that I don't love my family or my friends. I love spending time with people, and especially at this time, being connected with people is so important, and a good way to keep me grounded in reality. Hello.
Hi.
Hey!
Hello there, folks. I am about to drive to my parents' house, which is about to be my house, because I'm moving back home with my parents. Woo! Independence and self-ability. So I recently moved back in with my parents, and I love cooking. But since I moved back for some mysterious reason, I just haven't done it. So I want to cook more, to pull weight in my household, but also just because I find it very therapeutic and really enjoying. It's a nice different outlet for being creative. I also haven't really been exercising or going outside since quarantine started. I think I've ridden my bike once and gone for 0 walks.
Which is honestly a travesty because there are so many beautiful places to walk in Melbourne, even when it's this cold.
I'm really good at being asleep. I'm really bad at deciding to go to sleep. Okay, so a real life example of my sleep schedule being not good enough is that it is currently 5 minutes to 1 a.m. I'm still editing this video, which I'm supposed to upload tomorrow. And I have a Zoom call at 8 a.m. this morning. And then a full day of work. I love making healthy decisions. I'm very privileged that I'm not suffering from any kind of insomnia or anything like that. It's literally just a discipline thing. So I want to get better at waking up and actually getting out of bed in the morning and starting my days off well. So welcome aboard to the manic life of my very high expectations and probably very low success rates. I think I'm honestly just hoping that putting this out here in a video will create some kind of external pressure and deadline for me to actually do the things that I want to do, since I haven't really had that since finishing uni. So please pray for me that I don't go insane, and I will see you in 2 weeks for another video.